Good evening. And Diego from Palermo. Welcome,
Hey,
Diego.
Dario. Hello, hello, hello.
So, good evening. I'm Terry from Mayas, Florence, Firenze, Via Baracca. I am co-teaching this evening with the lovely and talented Jane. Will you
Thank
introduce?
you. Yes, I'm Jane. What a great introduction. And we're coming to you live from Florence, Baracca. And we just wanted to say hello, and I hope everybody's doing well this evening. So let's talk about tonight. We're going to be talking about pet peeves, and I just don't know what that means. Pet peeves. Terry, can you talk to me a little bit about what are pet peeves?
I love this particular phrase. Filippo from Milan and Francesca
Yeah,
from Milan, welcome. So,
everybody.
pet peeves. I absolutely love that phrase um, because it sounds like it's fun, but it's a way to say things that annoy you, things
Mhm.
that you are just not okay. They just so annoy. In fact, annoy is not like noioso. It's a false friend. Annoy, dare fastidio.
Yes,
So, pet peeves is a really kind, gentle way to say the things that annoy you.
that's right. Absolutely. Things that annoy you. I mean, I can think of a lot of things that annoy me. One of my biggest pet peeves is has to do with driving in Italy.
Uh, uh,
Yes,
uh,
and people that drive too close to me when behind me. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. It's a pet peeve. It's one of my pet peeves. So, oh, look, we've
yeah.
got Marina from Acquaviva delle Fonti, and I've got Francesca from Bologna. Wow. Hello, everybody.
Welcome. Wow, Monday evening. Welcome to English with Maya's webinar. And so, for those of you who have just come in, talking about pet peeves, and pet peeves, to repeat, are things, and I'm sorry, I'm typing and talking at the same time, and I'm just not that talented, things that annoy you.
Uh-huh.
And remember that annoy is not noiare, it's not noioso, it's a false friend. So
Yes.
to annoy means dare fastidio.
Fastidio, yes. So annoying.
So Jane, my pet peeve, my biggest pet peeve is, and it sounds terrible, but it's people who chew with their mouth open.
Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
If I can see what you are eating after it's in your mouth, that's just wrong.
I know, but the pet peeves. There's a lot of really wrong ones. We're gonna come up with some funny ones. Okay, so you don't. It drives you crazy. It annoys you, and it's a pet peeve when people eat with their mouth open.
Ew.
I know it's terrible.
I, I literally just want to take their lips and go, mm, oh.
I'm trying to think of other pet peeves of mine. I have lists. Things that drive me crazy.
So
No,
tell us your pet peeves. Sonia from Bergamo, welcome.
Ciao Bergamo, Forza Bergamo.
So tell us your pet peeves. What annoys you the most? What about, Jane, being both women, what about men who leave the toilet seat up?
Yeah, yeah, it annoys me, but I don't know if I would say it's a pet peeve for me. Is it a pet peeve for you, Terry?
Only in my house.
Okay, yeah.
At other people's
Uh,
houses, I expect it, but
In your house, no.
Yeah.
I'm thinking pet peeves. Oh, people who smoke in front of you.
Or too near
Too
you.
close. Or
Mm,
if you're outdoors, like on a patio or on a terrace, I find it really irritating. Even though it's still legal in Italy, I find it very irritating when people like smoke right next to you. Yeah,
yeah. Especially when I'm still eating.
yeah, it's just very
Mm.
rude, you know. How about Francesca Dolce? All right. When the people touch me when speak with me. Okay, so when people, just no, we don't need an article there. When people touch me, when uh when speaking or
Mm-hmm.
while we're speaking. Huh?
Or or when they are speaking with me.
Mhm.
So we also have Filippo who said, the people who touch you when they speak. The people who touch me, or the people who touch you, or the people who touch other people.
Yeah. So you don't like to be touched when, oh, you don't like that. Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, people, French. Sorry. People
Hmm.
who don't open the window after going, we don't say
In.
going maybe to the bathroom or
And Filippo, I agree with
bathroom.
you. Okay. Filippo agrees with you. Excellent. All right.
Mm.
So, Jane, will you tell everyone what we are going to do today?
Yeah, sure. And this
You froze. Hello. Okay, so I
oh,
think, oh,
I have,
you're back now.
yeah, I disappear and come back. I put on the people that know everything without any doubt or
Uh,
doubts, without any doubts. Yeah, perfect.
yeah. Okay, so in this focus activity, we're going to talk about some common pet peeves like we're doing now. We're going to use some phrases for complaining, but not complaining in a good way to get our point, but without being rude, and then polite requests.
Which is what we did the last hour. So it's actually trying to talk to people about their behavior without offending. Fabrizio wrote, when I travel by train and people shout on their phone, not with, but when on
I,
their phone.
I am with my phone. We are together. No, I talk on my phone. Okay, good. Repetitive noise. Ah, Christina, repetitive noise is annoying. Absolutely. All right, so what is a pet peeve? We talked about this. What is a pet peeve?
Hmm. What did we say? What were the words that we used, Terry? Something that annoys you, yes.
Things
Things
that
that
annoy.
annoy you, yeah, that's right. Or bother you.
Oh, bother. Bother and annoy, synonyms. All right. Remember, annoy, false friend. Annoy means dare fastidio.
Okay,
Okay.
so this is a good one. You just have to change the word order at the end. When when people, we don't need the there, no article. When people speak over and each other. When people speak
Lulol.
over each other, okay?
Excellent. All right. What is your biggest pet? What are, plural, your biggest
Mhm.
pet peeves? Florian, you have one of my pet peeves
Oh
as
my God, I
well.
can't.
Now,
Yes.
remember that when children, because children is plural,
Mhm.
cries is that third person singular. When children, which is already plural, cry on planes. I agree completely.
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh, all right. So, what are your biggest pet peeves? Jane, if you had to choose one, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Okay, so I have a couple, and it's something that comes up a lot. I have a school right near where I live, and it's a kindergarten and elementary school. And in the morning, people like to park their car on the crosswalk, right on the crosswalk in a elementary school. For me, that is,
Ah,
it just drives me absolutely insane. Okay, so people that don't respect handicapped parking or the white lines, the crosswalks, and the driving with people that are drive too close behind you. Those are my biggest pet peeves.
what about the people who park on sidewalks?
Oh, well, that's a whole another one of my pet peeves. I mean, here in front of my house, people park in the road. There's a big like in the lane. They just I don't
Oh,
understand that.
in Via Gioberti in Piazza Beccaria, it is a nightmare to
Oh, I
even.
know. Oh, yeah.
So MC says when people don't stand
Oh,
in
yes.
line.
Yes. Yes. I agree with you. At the supermarket, it's a line, and people just go to the front of it as if. Yes, I agree with you, MC. Well done.
Or for me, when people cut in line,
Yes.
that is just, it's like, I've been here for 15 minutes. You just arrived and you think it's okay to go in front of me? I don't think so.
Yeah. No, I mean, the thing with the road, though, I can't. You've got you've got a school, you've got small kids crossing a street, and they can't cross properly because you're parked on. No, it's incredible to me.
Okay. So one thing Florian says, oh yes, I dislike too when people use the cycleway to park
Yeah,
their
yeah,
their cars.
their car's
But
good.
this is a really common mistake that most Italians make, and it's because it's based in linguistics. In Italian, we conjugate the verb to the person, and so we do not need a pronoun. But in Italian, if I say mi piace, piace is already third person, so we understand that he, she, him, her, or it
Exactly.
is
Right.
included. When we say I like or I dislike, we have to have that object pronoun.
We do. Yeah, absolutely. Okay,
Okay.
let's take a look at this one here. So we've got Francie. I hate. Okay, so again, we do need an object here. I hate it. When my brother eats something with his hands. And when he finishes, watch out for your spelling there with finishes. He doesn't use.
He doesn't clean his hands.
because
Ah,
he touches everywhere.
and
Not
she
anywhere,
she
but
did,
everywhere. Oh, good. Good. Perfect. Okay.
but
Nice.
so I hate it when my brother eats something with his hands, and when he finishes, he doesn't clean his hands. It's terrible. We don't need the conjunction but. We don't need but because it's already negative, continuing negative. He doesn't clean his
Yep.
hands. It's terrible because he touches everywhere. Francie, that
Yes.
would
Yes.
be a pet peeve for me too.
Yes.
All right.
Very nice, though. Great. Very
Really?
difficult to express these ideas. So well done, everybody. Yeah.
So here,
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
no, no, no. So Jane, will you tell us some ways to express this? Ah,
Express. When people drive
so
without using the blinker.
blinker,
Using
freccia.
the blinker. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
some different ways to talk about pet peeves. I hate it when is a really common one, but I hate is incredibly strong. Hate is like the top of the
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are things that annoy you. Okay. So my biggest pet peeve is when people eat with their mouth open. Can you take another one for us, Jane?
Sure. Uh, One of my biggest pet peeves is when people park in the handicapped spaces without being handicapped or without
Yes.
having a sticker.
Okay. And then there's I really hate it when, but I think I really hate should be reserved for something that's truly grievous.
Okay. I mean, it's true that hate has a really strong connotation in English. I think it does too in Italian, but
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right. Hate's very strong. Hate's a strong word.
All right. So we had some other ways to say I what annoys us. Florian said I dislike.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I dislike it when. And how about it drives me crazy?
oh, I love that one.
It drives me crazy.
It drives me
Mhm.
crazy when, and I love dogs. I love dogs. I have always had dogs, but it drives me crazy in the restaurants when
Mm,
people let their dogs come to my table. I'm eating my dinner. I was
yeah.
at a really nice restaurant, and there was a very large dog at the table next to ours. And the owners started talking and were not watching their dog. And the waiter placed my lamb and roast potatoes in front of me, and the dog's nose appeared on the edge of my plate like that.
Oh, horrible.
I love
Sorry.
dogs, but sorry, that's my lamb. That's mine.
No, I've never heard of anything like that. That's horrible. And I
It
love
was,
dog. My dog is sitting right next to me. I don't, yeah. I look at this, Fabrizio. When my mom calls me on Saturday night and she tells me, don't come back, don't come back home late or too late.
or don't come home late. Don't, yeah, nice. Okay,
Oh dear, that was good.
all right. So we're talking about this hate thing, right? We're talking about I hate and my pet peeve is. So here are some phrases for complaining. And we want to put these in order from the weakest, the più debole, to the strongest, più forte. Okay?
Yeah,
So, Jane, would you mind reading these in the order they are in?
sure.
Thank you.
One, can't stand it when. Two, it gets on my nerves when. Number three, it annoys me to no end when. 4, it bugs me when. 5, it bothers me when. 6, I hate it when. 7, it drives me crazy when.
Now, Jane, for me, some of these, and so when you put these in order, tell us what you think should be first, second, third, etc. But Jane, for me, there are some that are truly, there's no difference.
That's
Um,
why that's why I think that we can be fairly flexible with this.
I think you're
Okay.
right.
There are some that are stronger than others, but I mean, if you don't get it perfect, I think when I did this, the first time I did it, I didn't agree with everything. So, I mean,
For example, for me, it bugs me, it bothers me. Those are absolutely interchangeable. There's no difference.
yeah, it's true. It's true. But I would say probably that's going to be close to the weakest, those
I,
two.
I, I
So,
agree. I
so
agree.
it,
So,
yeah, I think that you're probably going to see those as being number one and number two. What does it mean? It bugs me. What is that? Bug is like an insect, right?
a
So,
bug is an insect, but think about insects. Insects are annoying.
yeah. So
So
that's why we say that.
it annoys me. But
Hmm.
it annoys me, it bugs me, it bothers me. These are all synonyms.
Yeah, they are. All right. So let's probably I hate is the strongest. Actually, I don't here on this list. I'm not sure that I hate is the strongest. It's one of the stronger ones, but
Now,
I'm not.
for
Uh,
me, it's absolute strongest.
yeah, but I think they put it at number 5. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and read them, and we can discuss if we agree or we disagree. Yeah.
Perfect. Oh no, I disagree completely.
So they said we were correct though because we said it bugs me or it bothers me and then it bugs me.
But
Mm,
see, for me,
mm.
annoys is synonym. It annoys, it bugs, it bothers. These for
Yeah,
me are all synonyms. I would
yeah,
put them at one, two, three.
yeah, but it annoys me to no end.
To no end.
It makes it a little bit stronger. No?
Fino alla fine. It annoys me to no end. Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, they're really interchangeable unless you get to the very strong ones where so we should put them in maybe two groups, right? The first group are ones where fastidiosi, no? So you'd
Mm.
say like it bugs me, it bothers me, it annoys me, and it gets on my nerves. No, those 4. And then we're going to go to the ones that really are very strong, and you go to I hate it,
I
it
can't
drives me
stand.
crazy, right?
But Jane, I'm seeing something in the middle. I don't know if you agree or not, but I would actually have three categories,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I would have like the really weak, which is it annoys, it bugs, it bothers. But it annoys me to no end is definitely stronger. Then my second category, I would have it gets on my nerves because that's something, if I think about nerves, something that's really inside, it gets on my nerves. I would put that with it drives me crazy.
Really? No, I don't think I would. But I mean, it's really close. I think that, we have to be fairly flexible with these. No?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mariangela said, it bugs me suggests something that is annoying without pause, continuously.
No, I don't know if I agree with that.
I would say for me, it gets on my nerves is something because it's something that implies that
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah,
happen just one time.
yeah. I think that you're correct with that.
But I do have to say, Mariangela, excellent structure.
Mm,
Absolutely excellent
yeah,
structure.
very good.
Attention on continuously, there's two U's. All right.
nerve. Okay.
So tell us, use these different ways to talk about your pet peeves using these different phrases. For example, I can't stand it when my boyfriend says it's time to go. Then he receives a phone call and I have to wait 20 minutes while he stands in the entry and talks on the phone. I can't stand it.
Mm. Hmm.
Jane?
It gets on my nerves when I see people parking on the crosswalk. It gets on my nerve. No, I think it's going to be, it drives me crazy. I have to be there. It just
It's a very strong feeling for you.
on the
It gets,
crossing from a parking lot to
well, it's important. It's safety. There's a lot of problems with that.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it gets on my nerves when people cut in front of me when I am in line.
Yeah.
So all of you, we're still waiting for more interaction. Use these phrases and tell us your pet peeves. Use these ways to complain.
Oh, I've got one, and it
No.
drives me crazy. It annoys me to no end when people sneeze and don't cover their mouth.
Oh,
Oh, I can't. I'm
yes.
sorry. And now with the coronavirus, are you kidding me?
Uh,
My daughter's laughing right now because I'm referring to Leo, who sneezed yesterday morning and didn't cover his mouth.
it
Sorry.
it it bugs me when the postman rings 15 times in the span of 1 minute.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting one. I'm thinking of other ones. Wait. Um, hmm. Yes, it bothers me when people drive too close behind, when people tailgate.
Tailgate? What is a
That,
tailgate?
so tailgate can mean, it has two meanings. Tailgate means when somebody's really close when you're driving behind you. And also a tailgate. Now, did you go to university in the United States?
I did.
So don't you remember having tailgate parties? All
Absolutely.
right.
So it has three meanings. Because the tailgate, the reason it's called a tailgate party is it's the end of the car.
Yes.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Fabrizio, I hate it when people aren't
Oh,
on time to an appointment. Aren't
yeah, I agree. When people are late in general, for me, I can't.
I can't stand it when people are late for an exam. We have now, I don't want to offend anyone. I know that time is different to the Italian culture. I grew up in a military house.
Oh
My
boy.
grandfather, my father, I was active, I was Army for 6 years. And so
Wow.
in my world, it was just impossible to be late. And so
But don't
I'm
you think, Carrie, don't you think it also has to do with the person? Because like I am somebody, I cannot bear to be late. I can it actually I get anxious.
me too.
So I think yes, maybe your military upbringing, but also I think it's partly character, you're the way you are, because I'm just it's terrible for me, the idea of being late to something.
Me too. I agree. But So when our students are late for a class, okay, it happens. But
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
are late for a checkpoint, for a revision, and they keep other students waiting, for me, it really bothers me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It's one of my pet peeves. Okay, so we've got here using some. You guys are doing some great stuff
Ah,
here.
stop. Francesca, it bothers me when my mom wakes, third person, wakes
Mhm.
me while I sleep and asks, third person asks me, what would you like for lunch?
Ah, there we
I
go.
love that.
I know
I
you're.
love that.
We just let's go to the next one. We've got abuse. I hate it when mom, third person again, when my mom calls me, but she doesn't answer when I respond because she wants me to go to her. Well done.
My boyfriend does that.
That's
My and,
great.
and I absolutely, it drives me crazy. I agree. I agree completely.
That is fantastic. Yeah.
So, Fabrizio, I can't stand it when I'm on the subway and people spy on my iPhone. Me too. But
Are you
even
serious?
worse,
People,
Fabrizio, even worse is when I am at home. If my boyfriend is on his phone and I look, he gets defensive. But I open my phone to put an appointment in my calendar and he says, "Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that?" No,
really?
no, no. Uh-huh.
Really?
Really.
But here, Fabrizio, you're saying that it could be a strange person who you don't know.
Yeah.
Do people really look at your phone? Do people really care? I don't
They
know.
do.
You think, Terry?
Even on the bus, they do.
So, oh, come on. Really?
Really.
That's hysterical. Oh, Sonia, I've got Sonia. People, you guys are coming up with the best stuff.
Love this. I hate when it rains. Well, but
I
without
hate what do we,
but without rain, we wouldn't have flowers or trees. We need some rain, but at least I know it is annoying.
so what is she missing there? She's still missing her object. I hate it when it rains, right?
Ah,
I hate it when it rains. I hate that.
I would say I hate when it rains.
Really?
I wouldn't
Hmm.
add a second object. I wouldn't. I hate when it rains. I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay. All right.
Both
Um,
are okay. Both are
yeah,
okay.
perfect. I hate it when the people come in the shops while they are speaking. We need the pronoun on the phone. Wow, fantastic. I agree. It's very
I do
rude.
too. I do too. Or when I'm standing in line at the register, the casa, la casa, the
Yeah.
register,
Yeah,
and
the
the
casual.
person in front of me gets on their phone and they wait to pay until they finish their call.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Christina, instead, it gets on my nerves when I reserve a table at the restaurant and my friends always
Always.
arrive late. So
Okay.
a couple of things, Christina. Remember that pronoun I must be capitalized when I reserve a table. And then at the end, and my friends always, if you are using the adverb of frequency always, it's going to be used with the present simple in this
Mm-hmm.
case. And
Mm-hmm.
my friends always arrive late.
Good. Nice sentence though. Yeah.
Very good sentence. What does
Okay.
Filippo have to say?
I can't stand people who say something once and then they repeat it to you 3 times in different words. Great, Filippo. Wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful.
All right. This is another one. I hate it when I wear glasses. I go out and it rains. Nice.
I agree. I agree.
Oh,
All right, Mariangela. I hate it when people stop a phone call because they are angry.
mm.
Oh, you
Hang the
mean
phone up on you. Yeah. Hang the phone up
when they
on you.
hang up.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it when people hang up a phone call because they are angry. Yes. Remember again that I must be capitalized. I think this one's for you, Jane.
It bugs me, not I, it bugs me when people aren't, what's another way? We don't really say unpunctual or unpunctually. We say when people are late,
Or aren't punctual.
aren't punctual. Yeah, we could say aren't punctual.
But are late is so much easier.
Yeah, when people are late. Yeah, but you
It
could say both.
drives me, it drives me crazy when my dog calls for me. No.
No, wants to go out. Wants to go out. Hmm.
And it rains. We have
Yes.
a lot of people who don't like rain.
I
How about this one?
know, yes. People are coming up with the best pet peeves ever.
They
Okay.
are. You guys are
They really
great.
are. I mean, they're great. Okay. I hate it when I pay for a coffee and the receipt is 30 centimeters long. And the receipt is 30 centimeters long.
Wait, another for the rain. I hate when I clean the windows
Uh,
and then it rains.
yeah.
Yeah.
Francesca.
Remember that I capital even in the middle of a sentence.
Mhm. We repeat this a
EO,
lot. Yeah.
we do. EO is always capital I. Okay? EO is always capital I.
Yeah.
Okay?
Always.
Me
No,
is not the only one, but it's always capital is that I.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
On to the
very,
next one.
oops, sorry. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay.
All right. Fabulous. You guys are absolutely the
It's a great
best.
group tonight. Yeah, it's a great group tonight. We've got so many great things. All right. Oh, I love this. Okay. How annoying. What what do you do when something annoys you? What do you do when? Do you want to read them, Terry?
All right. So we could read them and then, but you guys tell us what you do when a person is talking on their mobile phone in the cinema.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
I throw candy at them.
Do you?
In America, here no. Okay. What do you do when a couple is kissing in public? What's the problem?
Okay, so so let me tell you. I
Please
don't
do.
have a I don't have a problem with people like kissing each other on the cheek. Hi, nice to see you. I don't have problems with people holding hands. I don't have problems with people hugging. I do have a problem with overly display of affection in public. Yeah, I have a problem with it. I don't want to see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's this outpouring of love and affection. I don't know. I have to disagree a little. I think that as long as it's not like, "Meh," as long as it's
That's
not
what
like,
I'm talking about. It's that
okay,
that I don't like. If
as
you
long
go
as
in,
it's not like get a room
yeah,
level.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's get a room that I can't handle, but everything else is fine.
All right.
But Francie, no, this is great for the coronavirus. No, it drives me crazy when my grandmom, in this period, repeats to me that she wants to go out. Well, me? Sorry. Fantastic.
Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
So, what do you do when someone near you is smoking?
Mm.
Oh, here we are at mine. What do you do when someone is eating loudly? I
Oh.
don't, it's something that for me, this one is just, it literally, take blood. I would rather you take
You know
blood.
what it is for you? It's visceral. It's visceral.
Yeah. Oh, all right. What do you do when you are sitting in a traffic jam?
Mm.
And what do
Mm.
you do when the person you are waiting for is late? So, everyone, tell us what you
Choose
do.
one. Yeah, choose one. Anyone. For us, it
Jane,
doesn't matter. Mm.
what do you do when a person is talking on their my mobile phone in the cinema?
Um, I ask them to stop using their mobile phone. And usually I ask nicely, but most of the time people respond very rudely in Italy. I mean,
Yeah.
the problem is even if you ask nicely, a lot of the time people are very rude. So, I mean,
I, I'm really surprised at how often I hear text messages
oh,
and ringtones during movies. I go in
oh,
and my phone is mute, not even vibrate.
do you go to the cinema often?
I do. I
You
go to
do? Okay. I never go.
I love movies, and my boyfriend and I always buy the Firenze al Cinema card, and so we
Wow.
we go very often.
Oh,
Well,
that's so nice. I know.
uh-huh.
Oh, that's really nice. Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
Jane, when a couple is making out in what do you do when a couple is making out in public?
Well, okay. So I was in a situation where I was at the spa and there was like this pool, this beautiful, but it was small. And there was like this little waterfall and like there was this couple in front of me, but right in front of me. And it was very graphic. And at a certain point, I asked them to please stop.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I said that. And the guy got really aggressive. I was like, it's just awful. But I thought, how does this seem appropriate to you?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, when it comes to public, I'm okay with people like kissing and holding hands and, but, there's a point where I'm like, I don't really, yeah. So,
Yeah. So Fabio says, when I am waiting for someone who is, when I am waiting for someone who is late, I call him or I send him a text. Good.
all right. That's nice. Very good, Fabio. Well done. Vladimir.
I hate when the person I am waiting for, I am waiting for is late without a reason. Me
Okay.
too.
But what do you do, Vladimir? What the question is, what do you do when? So we'd love to know, what do you do?
I love this, Francesca. When a
Like,
person is
situations that can be. You know what I call that, Francesca? I call that the hairy eyeball.
I call it the evil eye.
I
The
call it the
evil
hairy
eye.
eyeball. My children tell me I'm really good at it too. They're like, "Mom, you have the best hairy eyeball." I'm like, "That's terrible."
When a person is talking on their mobile phone in the cinema, I look badly. I look badly at him or her. Okay. All right. And MC. When
Mhm.
someone near me is smoking, I ask them if they can get away from me because their smoking bothers me. Good.
Nice.
All
Okay,
right.
so wait. Oh, here we go with the text message. MC, it drives me crazy when you don't need the you could say also at the beginning of the sentence because you're continuing. No, you're not continuing. It drives me crazy when people send me thousands of messages or long vocal messages when we can solve it with a video call. Good, nice.
Me too. All right. When some couple near me is kissing, I go far and I think about why I'm single. Excellent, excellent, Franchi.
Okay,
Okay.
so Vladimir answered, it's not correct. It's not correct.
Not correct. Good.
Hmm?
Elisa, when I'm annoyed, I play with my dog. Very nice. When I'm annoyed, I play with my dog. Very good. Okay. Fabrizio has another one for
Yep,
us.
yep. When I'm in a traffic jam, not on, in a traffic jam, I listen to music and I look at, okay, pictures on Instagram. Okay, so we're going to talk about this again. What did we say about the I? The I. Glielo dico di nuovo che lì è sempre maiuscolo. Sempre. Okay? I. Okay? And it's a mistake. And it looks like a mistake. When we see it, it looks like a mistake to us. Okay? So just make sure you're putting that capital I.
Okay. Something else I want to just touch on really briefly is the difference between see, look, and
And
watch.
watch. Well done. Yes.
So
Nice.
I see something. It's brief. I see it. I look at it means I give a little attention to it. I look at it. Watch is more time, more attention. I watch a movie. I watch a football game. There's a
Okay.
strange man outside. I watch him to see what he does. But if
Okay.
there's just someone, I look at someone, I think that's my friend. No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
That's very good. Thank you.
All right.
Fantastic. Shall we go and take a look at some phrases that we use? Because we've only got 1 minute left.
We
Why don't we go
have
ahead and just take a look at some of those phrases that we used? You
no.
want to do this one? Okay.
Wait, go back,
Yeah,
please.
these ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just take a look at some ways in which we can complain. Huh? Uh, I can't stand it when, Terry?
I can't stand it when people eat with their mouths open.
Okay. It gets on my nerves when. It annoys me to no end when. It bugs me when. It bothers me when. I hate it when. It drives me crazy when. These are all ways we can complain. Okay?
All right. So, everyone, I want to thank you for such incredible participation. I know
Great.
that I know that these webinars, this distance is not your favorite or our favorite way,
Right.
but this keeps us in touch, lets us practice. And so I know for me, and I know for Jane as well, we love all of this
Yeah.
participation. So thank you. And Jane, I'll let you finish for us.
No, it's great because everybody keeps it really lively and we've got lots of corrections. And, you know, we appreciate the mistakes because it helps us to help you. And so it's great when you put yourself out there and we can actually correct what you're saying, because in the end, it makes the class more interesting. So thank you all very much. You're wonderful.
Thank you all.
Bye, guys.